I drove a total of 700 kilometers to learn how to build my second online side hustle as a teacher. Amandla, viva financially stable teacher, viva. Viva online side hustles for teachers, viva. Amandla. Today we'll be looking at day number 1 of building my second online side hustle as a teacher. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment in the video if you enjoy this type of contents. Greetings, comrades. Miner Online speaking, a grade 12 maths lit and life sciences online teacher who also knows how to swim. I also wrote a book called How I Made 50,000 Rand through online extra lessons from my toilet using TikTok. Let's get back to the video. What will you be willing to do to build a second source of income as a teacher? For me, it meant waking up early, driving 350 kilometers from Tef to Johannesburg, spending money I borrowed to invest in my future, and attending a YouTube masterclass that could completely change my online income journey. But day 1 didn't go exactly as planned. And by the end of the day, I had learned something about business, money, and taking action. We left TEF at 5 in the morning, heading to Johannesburg. Our first stop was at Sasol in Polokwane to fill up petrol. I had my coffee with me from home, so naturally I needed my favorite cookies from that specific Sasol garage. But there was a problem this time around. The cookies I used to buy for 30 Rand, and by the way they are 4, were now 40 Rand. And they were also not the same anymore. My elder son commented that, "Daddy, they are coming," after taking one bite. So much for my favorite cookies that I took a special coffee for them. We eventually arrived in Johannesburg at Fourways at around 9:45 a.m. The masterclass was scheduled to start at 10, and here is what surprised me. There were only 2 people attending, me and another lady. But we started on time, which was what I liked. And because I had already gone through the theory material beforehand, we could get straight into the practical side of things. I came here with a specific goal. I already had a finance YouTube channel that I wanted to emulate, and I was looking for a practical guidance on how to build in something that looks similar. But during the masterclass, I was introduced to something that I hadn't seriously considered before: the Christian YouTube niche. And that got my attention. I learned that this type of content can be produced with relatively simple editing, and some formats don't even require elaborate thumbnails. For someone building a side hustle while working as a teacher, that matters a lot, because I don't have unlimited time. I need something that can feed around my existing responsibilities. And suddenly I had another possibility to explore. After the masterclass, it was time for the family. We went to Fourways Mall looking for something to eat at Steers. We couldn't find the Steers that we were looking for, so we ended up going to Walmart to get some snacks that can keep us busy in the meantime. It was our first time inside a Walmart shop, and my son, the elder son, was absolutely excited about that experience. He even bought himself a Dr. Pepper cold drink. It was his first time tasting a Dr. Pepper. He is used to seeing the Dr. Pepper on YouTube and was waiting for an opportunity to taste it. He made sure that he grabbed the opportunity to taste it with both hands as soon as he got that chance. But then the reality hit. We needed somewhere where we can sleep. I inquired at nearby City Lodge Hotel Fourways. 5,000 rand for one night. That was basically our entire budget for the trip, including the payment for the masterclass. So we had to find another option. We remembered that the Randbeck Road Lodge, where we had stayed before, it was about 12 kilometers away from Fourways. And thankfully, when we got there, we found accommodation for around 900 rand from 5,000. I even forgot to use my click card to get a discount because of overexcitement. The room had a sleeper couch, which meant all four of us could sleep comfortably. My wife, 2 sons, and me. Now, accommodation problem solved. By this time, it was almost 2 p.m. and we still hadn't had a proper meal. So, naturally, we went looking for the stairs again. And somehow, we managed to drive 8 kilometers in the wrong direction without finding that stairs that we were looking for. Eventually, we discovered there was actually a stairs which was about 2.5 kilometers away behind the lodge. We could have saved ourselves quite a bit of driving. After lunch, we finally got some rest. Later, we had Nando's for dinner, rice and quarter legs for the 3 of us, and chips for the younger son. And right next to Nando's, there it was, Pizza Hut. The youngest son is the one who spotted it immediately. I was amazed that he even knows what is Pizza Hut. His older brother indicated that he sees it a lot on YouTube. That's why he could recognize it instantly. Looking back at day one, wasn't really about driving the 350 kilometers. It wasn't about the YouTube masterclass that I attended. It was not even about studying a second online side hustle as a teacher. It was about taking action before you have everything figured out. I don't know exactly where this journey will take me. I don't know whether the finance channel is going to work. I don't even know whether the Christian niche will become the better opportunity for me as the second side hustle. But I do know this: you can't build something new while constantly waiting for the perfect conditions. Sometimes you have to get in that car, drive that 350 kilometer single trip, sit in the room, ask questions, learn, experiment, make mistakes, and keep moving. This is only day one of building my second online side hustle as a teacher. And if you are interested in seeing whether I can actually turn this into a profitable online business, follow this journey. Let's see what's going to happen next. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Class dismissed.